Right then, guys. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a tier list of Premier League managers.
This one
People seem to enjoy the tier list, so we got another one coming for you. 1 to 20. Actually, it's not 1 to 20. It's a tier list. So the tiers are by name from bottom to top: sacked by Christmas, fraud watch, does the job, big dick energy, and world class.
You tell him to put that in. I can see the type.
It's almost better than world class.
What used to be there?
But me and Lewis have to give you the names of the managers.
We know all of them.
I don't know every single manager name.
I don't know fucking whoever Sunderland's were.
Who the fuck?
I need to have a look back.
You don't know the Sunderland.
I can't remember his
Who's
name.
that bloke down there? Who's that bloke? Bottom left.
Reggie Labrie.
Who's bottom left?
Reggie Labrie.
Who the fuck is Reggie?
Sunderland's manager.
Who's next to him? The Wolves manager.
Vito
Oh,
Pereira.
is it him? I know him.
But you have a football. You own a football podcast.
I know, it's weird he said that as if it was a big challenge. The only one's got
It's a big challenge.
Who else
Who else don't you know?
Can we get him to say? Can we get him to say all of them?
Theo's reading the names out.
For fuck's sake, we already give him two.
Thing is, when
No,
I know them.
Who's the first one?
That's Hertzler.
Oi! Where are we putting him?
He'll be on Does the Job, I think.
No, big dick energy.
Yeah,
I
he's
reckon.
better than that, I think.
He's only like 20.
Actually, I
he is
think
really young. He's the youngest manager. He's the youngest man in the Premier League, right?
He's 32.
Yeah.
Um,
That's mental.
I think Brighton are going to have a very good season. So yeah, whack him in big
I
dick
think they
energy.
are
Can you
well.
define what is a...
No, that's not what we're doing.
No, can we...
We're basing it on what they're doing.
How good he is.
On that though, what is a very good season for Brighton?
Eighth.
Top 8.
It's going to be... It's weird because that's the sort of top of what their sort of bracket, and it's going to be basically impossible for them to do...
Well,
They might be higher than
I
you.
think they could even be higher than
They
that.
might get Champions League.
Because I think certain teams, Villa, Newcastle, Forest, will drop off.
Yeah, they might be higher than you, mate.
Oh, obviously, next up we've got Oliver Glasner, the Crystal Palace
Big up,
manager, that
Ollie.
is.
I'd go
Big
BD.
dick
yeah.
I'll put him in the same category.
BDE.
He's not worse than Hertzler, is he? I actually think he's really good.
He's got Mateta firing on all
It's
cylinders.
hard. I feel like does the job to big dick
and come the end of the season, he turns into Pep Guardiola anyway, doesn't he? So.
But are we going to have everyone in big dick energy?
I know does the job is a bit like I think
He's
like we
better
need
than does the job, though. He's better than
we
does
need to
the job.
rephrase that category because otherwise everyone's going big dick energy. Because like does the job's a bit of a
Yeah, true, because Iraola is big dick energy too.
yeah. I will have a lot of them will
Give me
just
a
be
name
big dick energy.
I think Glasner in the middle one.
Surely just put solid, right? Just put
Solid, yeah,
I think
solid,
solid is fine.
solid.
Solid is fair.
Glasner is
hard.
solid. I think Glasner's solid.
Really?
I think you put them the other way around.
Yeah,
if you're gonna
I think
do that.
Oh, wait,
Glasner's
he did
better.
win
And he
the
won
FA Cup.
the Europa League
Big
with
dick
Frankfurt.
energy. Big
Yeah.
dick
And
energy.
it's even the fact that he went about City. He was like, yeah, they won't beat us like that again next time. And then they fucking
Would
did
anyone
City.
be against moving Hertzler down?
I think Hertzler is solid, and then Glasner above.
So far, yeah, actually, they had
Yeah.
a bit of a bad end to the year, didn't they?
Iraola, the Bournemouth manager, guys.
I'd go big dick energy.
yeah, same category.
He's an exciting up
He
and
could have
comer.
gone to. He could have been picked up by Spurs. I mean, that's
Come on, who's
definitely a
next?
top
Guy, I always forget this guy's name. He's German.
Yeah.
He sounds like a Bratwurst, doesn't he?
Does he?
Does it?
He is.
Go on.
Oh fuck!
Do you want his initials?
No, have a guess.
No,
Go
if you
on.
give me initials,
No,
I'll
no,
get
no,
him.
don't give him Have a guess, Theo. Go on.
This is on the screen for people watching, by the way. So
Manager of Leeds United, one of the biggest
Yeah.
clubs in the
Yes,
country.
I know who he is.
Just won the championship.
Yes, I know who he is, Tom.
Go on,
All
then.
right.
Who is he?
He actually, Vart.
That's without a brain bar.
He managed Norwich as well.
Yeah,
He did. That's good knowledge. That's good knowledge.
Thank you. His name is fucking.
You sound. You could almost.
Oh,
You were
Do
close.
you know,
fucking.
do you want to know another fun fact? He's actually married to Oliver Kahn. It's DF.
Yeah. Well, you said. Oh.
I'm bored now.
oh, yeah, Fark.
Yeah.
What's his first
Pardon?
name?
Dominic Fark. Now visit Dave Fark.
Dave Falk.
That's so good. I'm fucking.
It's actually down to.
down to Fark.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Very
Down
good.
to Fark. Fark is going to be on fraud.
No, actually, what's his first name? Seriously.
I think. Oh, do you go slack?
Destiny Falk. Destiny. No, seriously, no. Jokes aside now, what's his first name?
No, yeah, seriously. Like,
Dougie.
Dougie Falk.
Dougie
Nah,
Freeman.
stop messing around
Alright.
now. What's his first name?
Dougie Freeman.
it rhymes with Bildo.
Oh, Dildo.
Right, come on, we need to do this.
Sacked by Christmas. Nah, he's on fraud watch. He won't get sacked.
No,
Leeds will sack. Yeah, Leeds will sack him if
Yeah,
they
I think
start.
he's going to get sacked.
Actually, sorry. Leeds have got a really nice start.
They do.
Yeah, I
Other
think
than
he's
Arsenal's
going to
second
I don't
game.
think he's going to get sacked.
But we're basing this not on what they're going to do, what he's done.
Yeah,
and
as
he's
a
always
manager.
failed in the Premier
Championship.
League. But he's always
won the
failed with a
championship.
team that has never spent money, which is Norwich. I'd go fraud watch.
Yeah,
Like I said originally.
Your old championship
knowledge, Tom.
correspondent. How did
Daniel
you do
Farr.
in the championship?
What?
Your championship correspondent.
He won the league with Leeds.
Yeah, no, but like, how did you like his type of play? You know,
I
is that
think-
going to come to the Prem?
I think Daniel Farke's quite limited, personally. I think he gets away with having the best team in the championship often.
Yeah.
Like with Norwich and with Leeds last year. But admittedly, Leeds were really good last
Do you
year.
think they'll be more pragmatic coming up?
I'd like to think he's learned from Norwich, but my honest opinion, no, I don't think he will.
I think he's sacked by Christmas because then I feel like when you get to like Scott Parker, you're putting him in like above.
And the thing is with that, I actually think if Leeds have a string of bad results, they'll
get rid of
they'll
them.
chop
They
him
will-
straight
they will
away.
Burnley will be less likely to sack Parker.
I think, I was going to say it's not necessarily his fault, but like it's going to be a tough challenge to do
Drop
well.
it like it's hot. Daddy Farke.
Down
Yeah.
you go, son.
Because Leeds will just
Name's
axe.
Daddy.
Leeds will axe them, won't he?
D-A-D-I.
Mama?
Next one, Theo.
Mama
Go on, Theo, who's next?
Silver.
First name?
Come on.
Daniel.
Oh my God.
Dodie.
It's Silver.
What's his
name?
first name?
Come on.
Theo, come on.
It was Bernardo.
Oh my God.
Come on.
He's been in the Prem
Come on,
for
he's
years.
Antonio.
Fulham
You actually
manager.
not know
He doesn't know his
No,
first
his
name.
name.
I forgot. I got a bad memory.
Are you doing this on
I got a bad memory.
Oh,
you don't
He's
know.
the Fulham manager. You know his name.
Managed Everton.
Yeah, I know.
Watford.
I know.
Mate, he's been in the league for years.
I know.
You don't
Just
get
look, when you go on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and you panic on questions, you forget things.
But
Yeah, but they don't even get pictures of Who Wants to Be a
his
Millionaire.
name always comes in twos. You never just say his end.
Yeah,
end
that's
name.
true.
It
Actually,
comes
that
in
is
twos,
true.
doesn't
You
it?
never say Silver as a manager. You always say
Yeah.
full name. It's like Ollie Watkins.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
never say Watkins. Yeah. Or Reece James.
Go on, let's-
So what's his first name?
Oh my God, that's unbelievable. I can't.
Polo.
Oh, Rolo Silva.
Rolo Silva.
I like this more than the actual team.
If you say something, I say Polo.
Oh, Marco Silva.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know
Sorry,
that.
listeners.
I did know that.
That was so
Just
good.
because I have a bad memory is
No, you don't know.
That's
You-
different level.
Solid.
though.
no. But if you said Marco Silva, I'd say Fulham.
I'd go solid too.
Solid, yeah.
I like Marco Silva. I think he does a good job at Fulham.
What'd you do to him?
Say well done on your job at Fulham.
Well, they beat you twice.
The next
so-
one
good.
is Arnie Who.
Slut.
Arne Slot?
World class, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, world class.
He's
Proved
coming
it,
in-
hasn't he? He's proved it.
Oh, fraud watch.
But he's obvious fraud watch.
That's Ruben Amorim.
well done.
Oh, it could be.
Yeah, he's fraud watch. Mate, honestly,
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to seem biased, but I think he is sacked by Christmas.
How long do you give him?
I actually don't think United will be that bad this year. I think they'll be top 10.
establishment.
But right, okay, but in the
Which for them's not
in
bad
the,
at the
in the
minute.
scenario where they linger around 14, 15th again,
Lingerwin.
if they linger around 14, 15th, is he sacked by Christmas, or did they wait it out?
I think, yeah, this time they'll
Well, they
get
bought
rid.
some good
That's-
players.
that's-
They
I
shouldn't
just
pay.
feel like now they're so
Do you think
deep into his philosophy
the
now.
reason for choosing that though would be thinking that they are going to be there though.
I think I personally think they
Because
are.
I think they'll be sitting around 10th by Christmas.
I think they'll
Or
be like
11th, 12th.
I think it'll be
So that
13th.
I don't think that would be warranted enough to sack him.
Yeah, I
if
think,
that makes sense.
I think
Don't
even
blow.
if he is 13th,
that?
14th, they keep him though.
No, but the category is sacked by Christmas. Do you think it'll be sacked by Christmas if you think United will be like 10th in the league?
I think it's just fraud watches.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I think even if he is lower, I think they're so deep into like understanding the long term thing with him.
And
But they've got rid of because they spent big and they got rid of key players, so they can't sack him 6 months. Like what
Aren't
they're
they,
going to do?
aren't they potentially going after Donnarumma as well?
Donnarumma!
Which is mental.
On a free.
Yeah. No, is it?
Or 30 mil, no.
Thomas Frank.
Big dick energy.
Big dick energy, I think.
Yeah,
The job he's
manager.
done at
He's-
Brentford.
Mate, he's been hired by Spurs. He's got
He's
to be
underrated, massively underrated, I
He
think.
stepped down.
Mate, he's been getting Brentford
he's-
mid-table.
Mate,
Whilst losing Tony.
He's
Yeah,
done
actually
amazing at
class.
Brentford, but he's taken a step down.
No, this is the thing. Like you can
We're
be a
not.
top.
This isn't a prediction, Theo.
He's
It's-
actually
it's
a class
right now.
manager. He's
He's
actually
a very
class
good manager, I will say.
So you're ranking him on the thing. He's better than Hurst
That is
and Marcus
Graham
Silva.
Potter.
Oh, show off.
Fraud watch. I used to back him so much, but he just
But
is a
actually,
bit
Tom, you shouldn't agree
fraud-watchy.
with us here because you think West Ham are going to have a great season and El has Juve.
No, he just thinks Juve will. I don't think that's the same.
But that'd be
He loves
because
to
of,
hang on to one thing. doesn't he?
because of Graham, you'd say.
I don't think West Ham will be that good.
No, I don't have them high.
I think they'll be like 13th or something. Like,
What about Fulkrug?
He might do all right.
He's wank.
Fuck full Krug.
The big stiff idiot.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think the situation? Sorry, just to talk about Graham Potter a little bit more. What do you think the situation of West Ham has to be in order for him to be?
I don't think he suits West Ham as a club.
No, he's too proper.
groovy for it.
I think of West Ham the same way I think of like Everton, like gritty and like
Don't
proper,
get-
like, and just like hard to
Resemble the
beat
fans.
and like fast and like not pass the ball really like.
Yeah, I know what you
I
mean.
They haven't
don't
really
think he
done
suits
anything
them.
in the
And I
transfer window as well.
I'm not sure about him. West Ham are quite a big club. He's only excelled at quite small clubs. No offense, Swansea and like Ostersunds or whatever.
Brighton.
Brighton, yeah. But then when he moved to Chelsea, couldn't do it. West Ham are a bigger club than Brighton. I don't know.
The next one is Enzo Maresca, guys, the Chelsea manager.
It's got to be big.
Big dick energy.
It's big
He's not
dick.
in the tier below, and he's not in the
proven
tier
me
above.
very wrong.
Yeah.
You fucker. Albion legend though.
I
Is
think
he big dick energy just because he won the Club World Cup?
Yeah.
I think he's better than solid.
He finished fourth for Chelsea and got.
I'm confident
Won
of
the
doing
cup.
I'm
really well
just
this
asking a
season.
question. Just
No, yeah.
Oh, here he goes again. Devil's advocate.
That's how you create
That's how you-
discourse.
that's how you create discourse.
Yeah.
Oh.
On Moyes, I think big dick fucking energy, by the
That's
way.
David Moyes.
On Moyes.
I think he's big dick energy. He's not at the top teams, but he's
I
really
agree.
fucking
I
good,
think I
man.
agree.
And he's done
actually
everything.
Class, mate. Everywhere he goes, turns to gold.
He's close to solid.
You can't just like look now. Like if you look back at his whole career,
I would put him in the tier below. I think
No,
he is
you
solid.
can't put Moyes
Yeah, you
below
can't.
the likes of Iraola.
Moyes is good.
you saw the instant improvement at Everton when
Yeah,
he came in.
actually,
Like, yeah, that's
fucking
like,
big
that's
dick
like a
energy.
different-
Go
that's a
on.
He
different.
won West Ham a European trophy.
By the way, to improve Everton that much, that quickly, it's like fucking.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
looks like he's a good manager.
Yeah, he is a good manager.
He's elite. man.
That is Pep Guardiola, the Manchester City manager.
Show off.
And he's a world-class manager.
Yeah.
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 Eddie Howe, fraud what?
Like, I don't know if it's going to be agendaed or whatever.
Solid?
I'm going to say I'm very confident he's world class in my
Fucking off your head.
He's solid.
You're
He's a solid
actually off
manager.
your head.
Nah.
I'm willing to have like a.
Can we
a non-
change-
I'm willing to have a non-shouting argument.
Can we change it to walked by Christmas?
Just leave.
I genuinely think what he's
I'm
done with
joking.
us
It's a
is.
joke.
He's solid.
I genuinely think what he's done is the work of a world-class manager. He hasn't.
He's
but the
not
thing is,
world-class.
he hasn't got the world-class accolades to go with it yet. But I think what he's done with.
Yeah.
No,
He has
but-
got Newcastle
come on.
Champions League
I mean,
football,
Is he
I don't make this silly,
no,
but
no,
like.
He's a good
I know.
manager.
I would like just buy
a
aside
great
for
manager.
1
Yeah.
second. Is he on the same level as Pep Guardiola at Arne Slot?
Well, this is a different because
that's what that's what tier list is, isn't it?
I don't think that means saying like there's going to be in that group. There's going to be people who are higher and lower.
No, but you
That's
have
why
to be.
he's
You,
in
no, no,
big
no,
dick
no. But you
energy.
have to be world class in order to reach that tier. Though, don't
I
you?
think
And
he is world class. I think
better than Iraola?
what he's done at Newcastle. Yes, he is, mate.
What he's fucking hell, man.
I know, but I don't even know if that's like a question.
I don't understand. Can you explain to me why he's world class without the same spiel about
Do you-
he took you from
would you-
relegation to fifth?
No,
which
but-
isn't as impressive as what the world class managers do, which is win the big
I
trophies.
think number one with the big trophy argument, I think you have to give him time to get us to a position to win the big trophies, which we're starting to
Glasner.
approach.
Won the FA Cup big trophy.
I think Eddie Howe's a
won the
really
League
good
Cup.
manager. I think he's a really good coach, but I'm sick. I'm sick of hearing you going about this fucking poor olders. Each one of your
Sick?
players
I've
is
never
about
once said
40,
one.
50, 60 million. Like, it's not like he's worked
120.
wonders
Do
with shit.
you not think
He has done a
do you
great
not
job
think
and
he
he's
did
a great manager.
do you think he is?
Tonali's 100 mil.
I haven't
He's
even been able to
100 mil.
speak
Bruno,
his case
80
here
mil.
because I'm
Finale, 100 mil.
If you want to get him now,
so
probably.
on
Oh.
last season. I think he did a world class job last season because
That doesn't. I think.
Almost finishing
I think he
seventh.
over.
You bowled the top four.
I'll be happy to explain.
No, but you bowled the top four.
Okay, I'll be happy to explain.
Go on then.
We have only sold for 2.5 seasons going into that season.
Right.
And then he's managed to win a trophy after also a very bad start of the year from Isak, which we now know is because of his contract dispute and shit.
Right.
And then also got us Champions League. Yes, we fell off a little bit, but like you have to remember going into the end of the season, literally a month out, we were right amongst it. Yes, we fell off at the back end, but we won a trophy, got Champions League again, and he's already got us Champions League once. And
Do you think-
that's where
wait,
the
wait,
train
wait.
that's
Do you
been
think the
suffering.
general consensus of Eddie Howe is he's a world class manager?
I know.
Or is
Right,
it just
this
you
is the thing.
being...
I know. I think. I think
He's not on Guardiola's level.
No,
Can I
Stop
come back to
saying.
what you just said? Can I
Guardiola's level.
Can I just come back
Yeah,
to
you
what you
are.
said?
No, I'm not, Theo. On the
that's
tiers.
what it is.
No, you order them from left to right.
No,
on
you
how
don't.
No, but you have to be you have to be on the same bracket in order to be considered.
Can I refute what you just said?
Yeah.
Who did Arnie Slot sign last summer?
He's inherited a better team, though. No.
He won the Prem.
It's the same aspect.
Yeah,
though.
he's done a great. That's why he's in world class. Yeah.
Notoriously,
Yeah,
when a
so
football manager
it's a
comes into a
different level.
club, it takes them a while to
But
settle
Liverpool,
in. They do well.
Liverpool are different level to
No,
Newcastle.
but Lewis, when a manager comes into a new club, historically says they ain't going to do well.
Yeah,
They need time to settle in.
After
This guy's
Klopp, all
come
that.
in after like a long period of time with this manager.
I'm not
Look
arguing
at
against
when
him.
Wenger left. Look at when
I'm not arguing against
Fergie
Slot.
left.
What's
When
going
Slot
on?
came in,
No, because
we
we're
won
making
the
the point-
Premier League.
Yeah.
Just
It's not the
blitz
same
the
level
league.
as
By the
him,
way,
isn't it?
world class.
Guardiola
Yeah.
wins everything.
Yeah, but
won
lads,
everything.
okay, let me respond. So
They're just not-
let me respond. That's in perspective to Liverpool's expectations. That's what all we're talking about. For them to overachieve, it was the win in the league. For Newcastle to overachieve when Eddie Howe first came in, he got us Champions League in his first full season. That's more than overachieving.
Yeah, okay, but
so he's still done.
I appreciate that point, but everyone in the second tier has overachieved with their career. Doesn't make them a world-class manager as
to the
well.
same, do you think they've overachieved to the same extent as Eddie Howe with
They've been
Newcastle?
always
And let's
won
not
European
play down
trophies.
Eddie Howe's job at Bournemouth
I think
even.
Glasner has overachieved just as much as Eddie Howe. Yeah,
100%.
And he's not a terrible.
I think what
That's
Thomas
true.
Frank has done at Brentford is just as impressive
Exactly.
as what Howe's done at Newcastle.
I think that's more comparable to what Howe did at Bournemouth, though, bringing them up and then solidifying the Prem. In the end,
And then relegated them.
Yeah, that's like the thing is he came
What do you
up.
mean? No, but you can't just go and ignore that. What about getting sacked at Burnley?
No.
Like he's a great manager. We're talking about the best managers in the world. He's
Yeah.
not on that level. He's
He's
just
not.
not.
I'm
He's
just
not
Because
world-class.
if he was Lewis, you would have held on to third or second or
Yeah.
like when at the end of last season.
You would have finished above us.
I'm just saying my
In all
opinion.
honesty.
I think yous are looking at it too black and white, no pun intended. Like what Eddie Howe done.
done
We
what?
have,
No,
mate,
it's looking
you're
at
saying he would have held on with third weather. We really didn't actually have
We're
much
looking at it with
business.
an
We
unbiased
had no-
eye.
we
We'll
didn't have
come
much-
back to this when we get into Arteta.
We didn't have
See
much.
what he says then.
Didn't have much business holding on up there because the squad's been so depleted.
Do you know what's hilarious though? At the start of last season, I reckon if we did a combined 11 of Liverpool, Newcastle, you'd have had more Newcastle players in your team.
See that by the way, that
You're
doesn't help-
arguing,
none of that
Slot just had the best
None
team.
of that helps your argument. You're just saying, I think you'll do that, and then all that.
Newcastle's 5-year net spend is the 5th highest in the league.
Yes, but again, net spend's a silly stat to use because Liverpool have players to sell to offset their net spend. You have to have good players to offset a net spend. We didn't have good players to sell. So like, if someone brings up net spend, that's a silly argument.
I think your team's really good.
Yeah, our team is really good, but beyond the first team, when there's
From
injuries,
an
when there's...
unbiased thing, we're not saying he's bad. We think he's a great.
Yeah, we're about to put him in
good
the second best tier.
We're about to put him on the
I'm
same-
not saying you can't do that. All I said is, in my opinion, and I think in the opinion of most Newcastle fans, from what we've seen, he's world class.
What-
I agree, he hasn't got the accolades
What
of
makes-
winning the Champions
what-
League and stuff
It's
too.
not even
What
that.
makes you so adamant that he's been better retrospectively than like Glasner and Frank
I
in
don't-
previous seasons, for example?
Well, I
Or
think-
Maresca?
Yeah.
What's he done better than Maresca?
Do you think he's a better manager than Unai Emery?
I think if you go back to his
Yeah.
job at Bournemouth, bringing them, mate, from the lower leagues all the way to the Prem. I know you're going to say he got them relegated, but mate, Bournemouth were a really good side in that time, and he solidified them, and they beat a lot of big teams. And eventually, it didn't work out and whatever, and he stepped away,
did a
and there's
great
injuries,
job,
whatever.
yeah.
But like, I feel like that
That
in
isn't
itself,
world-class management, though, Lewis.
I know, but you're asking what puts them over a Maresca. I feel like what he's done at Bournemouth, shown that he can do it with a team with limited resources, take them all the way to the Prem, which not many managers can do unless you are normally have that high potential ceiling to go world class. And I think you're seeing that now at Newcastle. But like, I understand from an outside Newcastle's perspective, you'll be like, he hasn't won a Champions League.
And I'm
he's-
biased.
That's not our argument. That's not our argument.
Well, in my opinion,
We
I
think
think
he's really
world-class.
good. We just don't.
I don't
think he's
necessarily
world-class.
think he's a better
We're just-
manager than the likes of Iraola or Thomas Frank.
I agree.
We're
I
just
agree.
trying to make.
I think he's a really good manager, but he's just not on the same level. He's just not on the same level as like Guardiola and Slot.
I genuinely don't think we could have asked Eddie Howe to have done a better job than he has so far in Newcastle.
It's just a
And the
ridiculous
situation,
statement,
the situation that he's navigating behind the scenes and all the upheaval of the club.
scenes.
Where do you
Mate,
think?
we've had a director of football. He came
He's a
left.
very
A new
good
one came in
manager.
and left.
Fuck me.
Where do you think?
No,
where-
what do you mean? You said behind the scenes. I went to explain it. Then you went, he's a very good manager.
If
I
we
went
were
to
doing
explain
a
it to you.
ranking system instead of a tier list,
Pardon?
where would you put him?
I'd put him above Arteta. Easily.
No, I'm not bothered
But
about.
like,
I'm
I'd probably
not,
put
I'm
like
not-
fourth. I don't. It's hard to.
Would you really put him above Arteta? Really?
Yes, mate. Yeah, I don't know. See, this is the thing. I don't know. All these arguments you've just used against Eddie Howe not being world class. I hope we do apply that then. Let's put Eddie Howe and Big Dick Energy, but then let's get onto Arteta later on and see if those hold up with Arteta.
I think it's close, but I think I'd edge it Howe.
Really?
Yeah. So every argument you've just made against Howe, you can make against Arteta.
No, but it's more than that.
No,
because you're competing for a league title, and I think with that to take Arsenal.
Yeah, but Newcastle aren't competing for a league title.
No, I know we haven't got the league, but taking from 8th, actually, at least we're competing with the league title. You know what I mean?
You didn't last season though. You got worse. You were worse.
Theo, you're being biased.
You're seriously telling me you weren't worse last season
than the season before?
Yeah.
We definitely dropped off, yeah.
By about 16 points.
Okay.
Shocking.
When you should have won the league last year. You were the next team in line. If Man City dropped off, you were the next team in line.
It was always, City are too good, City are too good.
That's why he's a world-class manager. That's why Slot is a world-class manager.
I know, but what I'm saying is, let's put Howe big dick energy, but, we may as well do Arteta now.
In my mind, realistically, I think there's only space for one more manager in world-class, and I
think there's 2 spaces.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't put...
I think it's a top 3, no?
I'd have Arteta in solid.
I don't... Genuinely, so would I. How?
Not
What?
joking.
That's
no
ridiculous.
way. Surely
that's ridiculous.
Surely BDE, no?
Can we break it down? Can we break it down point by point? So the argument we use against Howe, let's use against Arteta. So
let him explain why.
But I don't know if I agree he's on Guardiola's level at all. But I think he's definitely deserving BDE.
Yeah, he's in the
He's not solid. We're competing for league titles, Champions League runs. You took Arsenal from 8
He's formulated one of the best teams in the world.
So he's a solid manager. Yeah, he's a solid manager.
So he should, and he has.
He's done a solid job.
So he's doing his job. Solid.
But he's also
he underachieved last season massively. He underachieved
good tactics as well.
No, but he is.
But solid's a good tier for him.
Movement.
But he isn't on that top level where he's.
You think he's all right? Fine. Let me ask you this: do you think he's a worse manager than David Moyes, Thomas Frank, Iraola, Oliver Glasner?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think he's worse than Glasner?
See, this is the hilarious thing. Maybe I am a bit biased.
Glasner won the Europa League at Frankfurt.
I know, but right now you think Arteta's a worse manager.
How many years has he been at Arsenal now? How many years has that been?
I think the argument should be that both
every time we've done, where do we rank Premier League managers? He's always like 3rd or 4th.
And how long he's been?
I think the argument should be they're both in there rather than one being above the other.
Yeah.
No, I think if you look at it objectively, not the team he manages, Arteta, if you look at his failings compared to what he's achieved, he has been a bit underwhelming with the money they've spent.
700. He's been there since. So he's made 2019. He's been there so long now. Yeah. He's been there
6 years. Spent 700 million.
30 players signed.
What everyone else has spent.
But you haven't done anything. You've won that FA Cup right at the start, but you haven't done anything else. He's done solid to keep you amongst it, but he's not exceeded any sort of expectation for the modern Arsenal.
Do you not think the money you've spent and the size of your club...
We should be winning more. 100%
No. He's doing what he just should.
Yes, he's brought Arsenal...
In fact, no, he should be doing more. He should be winning trophies.
I know he should be doing more.
So then how's he world class if he's underachieving?
World class necessarily.
Oh no, with the
BDE.
He's not.
But everyone in BDE we've said are outdoing their job.
He's not outdoing anything. He's keeping you amongst it, and that is a solid job. But he's not doing anything.
But you don't think a manager who I know we underperformed last year and didn't compete because Liverpool were that good, but in the last 4 or 5 years we've been. I know we haven't won it, but
have we not changed? Have we not changed the paradigm of Arsenal being one of the top 2 teams that should be competing?
Yeah,
but whereas previously it was always Liverpool, Man City. Now it's Arsenal in the conversation of being.
He's been there since 2019.
He's done a good job to that level. So like.
You think he's on the same level as Hertzler?
I mean,
like you listen to what you're fucking saying. Why
are you saying that? Why are you saying Hertzler like
that? This is what I mean. No. You are so biased.
This is where you're being so stupid in the sense of Hertzler.
I think Hertzler's a good manager, but Hertzler's doing his job.
Arteta's doing his job.
Do you know what? Hertzler actually might have a higher ceiling as a manager than Arteta because Arteta hasn't developed the same way that we expect him to. As a manager, he has had a good start. He got Arsenal amongst this situation, but since then you have stagnated, and he's never taken you above that. So maybe at this point, Hertzler
I know
we
fell against PSG, but to beat Real Madrid is no fucking weak. We dominated Real Madrid. That's good. That shows good tacticians. That's good management.
Have you watched Real Madrid play? Fucking hell, they're just wide open.
Disregard Real Madrid.
That was your final. That was your final. It's sad.
What you want to?
That was your final.
But you're not seeing the reverse argument of thinking that if Eddie Howe can be considered there, why can't we consider Arteta?
Because Eddie Howe's overachieving from his expectations. Admittedly, I guess not as much to get him in world class, but Arteta is now doing what he should be. He's keeping you amongst it, but he's never taken you over expectation. Arsenal's expectations be amongst it, and that's what he's doing. So he's doing a solid
Arsenal
job.
Should be a club competing for the league,
and they are.
Yeah. So he's solid.
You didn't last season, Theo, at all. You were miles off it, mate.
And we probably will this year.
You're probably third favourites to win the league after 6 years and £700 million. A lot of failed transfers, and you still can't address problems like the left winger. He's signing right wingers. He's signing fucking Havertz.
Do you genuinely think Eddie Howe's a dramatically better manager than Arteta then?
Yes, and the thing I don't. This is the thing, because I'm really trying to I'm not being biased, but genuinely for me, I don't see an argument at all for Arteta over Howe, and I don't see an argument of Arteta over any of the managers in Big Dick Energy. I just don't think he's achieved what he has to do to get into.
Not necessarily about achievements, but what you do at the club as well, and as management.
He's stagnating, mate.
They're not stagnating. You're
spending endless money, and you're not improving.
Getting to a semi-final.
Literally are improving.
Theo, I can't believe we just have a 20. I can't believe you can't.
So you're basing improvement just off a cup competition?
No, I'm not talking about
Surely
the whole
your leagues.
around the whole club as well.
Wait. Do you remember when we had the argument that Spurs?
He brought up the semi-final. You're having a go at me as usual.
What are you on about?
What?
You just said
Real Madrid point, but you never fucking say anything to me, do you?
I didn't hear him say that. I'm saying it to both of you.
Yeah, I'm in the agreement that getting to a semi-final in the Champions League is improvement.
But what about the drop-off in the league? Isn't that your bread and butter? Because Theo, you were arguing.
The big drop-off was second place.
How about leaving the competitions in extremely early stages? I mean, what we talk about here? You got knocked out by Man United. You should be winning trophies. I don't know how you can have a 20-minute.
I know we should be winning trophies.
You can have a 20-minute conversation. So we're saying he's not exceeding his expectations, is he?
So Arsenal finishing second is, and you're saying they dropped out the competitions, right? What about Spurs?
Can you not? We're not talking about Spurs. Can you not recognize? It's literally irrelevant. Can you not recognize after a 20-minute? Can you not recognize we just had a 20-minute conversation? How I'm biased or anything? Can you not?
I'm saying they're both in BDE.
No. Can you just take?
You're saying one meant to be wrong.
Listen. Can you take a step back and just maybe?
I'm trying to be unbiased. I just don't think they're in different categories.
You're being a bit more rational. I feel like you're being a bit irrational with your thought process.
He was going to put him in world class. To be fair.
Can you not take a step back and think maybe I love this manager so much, I'm putting him too high.
No, I think they're on the same level.
Fucking ironic.
I think they're the same level.
I actually can't take back.
What is wrong with thinking they're the same level?
That's why I accepted dropping down.
I agree. I think they should be in the same level.
Because it goes against all logic. It goes against literally all logic. It's not
saying they're similar levels goes into logic.
It's like night and day, mate.
Yeah. You said it's hard to call, and you think you might edge Howe, so that means they're similar levels.
No.
So you agree with me?
Wait.
He doesn't agree with you because he's saying Howe's above.
When it first come up, but the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm just thinking those other managers we got in that list, I think are probably exceeding expectations at their club or doing more than what he's expected. I think Arteta is doing what he should be doing, not exceeding. And in my opinion, based on the players you've got and the money you've spent and the size of the club and being the biggest club in London and all this, the stadium, the facilities, you shouldn't be consistently failing in cup competitions. Yeah. And whether you like it or not, you were so much worse in the league last year, so much worse. And that was yours to win, I think, last year. It was your final year to win it, and he didn't deliver it. He comes unstuck too many times, in my opinion. Whereas I think Howe, in a lot of like the run in the Carabao Cup, that was a massive run for Newcastle. That beating Liverpool, tactically outdoing these
Chelsea
teams who are better than them. I think Arsenal in the Champions League run just beat teams they're better than, and then as soon as they come up against a team,
you don't think that's completely discrediting the Champions League though?
What?
You just beat teams you're better than.
But you did. Name a team you beat who were better than you.
But Tom, you can say about any team, just because.
No, I'm not.
Man City,
I've just said Newcastle beat multiple
Real
teams.
Madrid.
You're better than Real Madrid, mate.
Yeah, but it's still Real Madrid in the Champions League. What are you
It's like Man City.
No. But it's true. It's actually true.
Yeah, but you are better than them.
You're completely disregarding beating any team in the Champions League.
It was a great win, but Madrid aren't the same Madrid.
I think Tom's made. I didn't even think though that is a genuine good point, and
put him in solid then. Fuck it, we'll do YouTube. Put him in solid.
But why are you getting so bitty and we're just making a point?
I think if you look at that objectively and you see Arteta, he's just the same level as these
guys. Because you just look at it as the clubs. Arteta's an Arsenal manager, so he must be better. Name a team you beat in the Champions League last season who are better than you.
Well, I'd say Real Madrid in the Champions League.
They're not better. You think Real Madrid
in the Champions League?
Contextually,
yeah.
That's their competition. Did you think Arsenal would beat Real Madrid?
Yeah, we all said you'd beat Real Madrid.
Don't know if you did.
Yes, we did.
Say we beat PSV, but
I say you're going to lose every game, but not like
there you go.
No, but that's obviously just joking.
Let's go the season before when it really mattered. What did Man City do to you? You went there and celebrated a fucking draw instead of going there to win, and it cost you. Or when they spanked you 4-1, Arsenal don't go and beat teams when they don't shock me. You should, but you've got the capabilities to do it. I think you've got the players to do it. I don't think you've got the manager to do it. I don't think he'll ever get you over the line. That is my honest opinion.
I agree.
And I'm not being. I think he's done a good job at Arsenal.
I'm not even
we
trying
did
to
do
be,
that
I'm
against.
genuinely not even trying to be
smashed
biased or
I
anything.
know,
yeah.
obviously they've had an off year last season, but we did smash Man City. Like that get. You're looking at me like I'm not
man.
making a bad.
Every time you bring up a point, it's
No.
come on, it's pathetic.
No,
it's
no,
shit.
but no,
they're
the
not the
problem-
same
the
team.
problem-
You're kind of missing the bigger picture.
No, because you're talking about things in context, right? And we did beat Man City last year when it mattered, and as soon as the game ended, you were like, "Oh, well, they're shit this season. It doesn't
always
fucking
the-
matter."
it's
Yeah,
always
no,
We
last
do
season it was a
something
better team. Man City, we use worse than Man City last year.
I'm
You were
not
better
missing-
than Man City last year.
You're
But
missing,
just because you're
really
better than
missing
a team
it.
doesn't mean you're always going to beat them.
Yeah, that's
football.
exactly.
I know,
No,
that's why he's solid,
that's my
bro.
point.
That's why he's solid.
It's so frustrating. You never Newcastle.
But they did beat them. Arsenal did beat them. It doesn't matter if you're better. Man City, you're talking.
You don't like.
Yeah, but look, just because
Why didn't you go
you
and beat
are better.
Liverpool? My point is, go and beat Liverpool, man. Just go and beat a team. Go and beat PSG. Stop bringing up XG. Beat them. Get over the line. Actually, win. Go and beat Newcastle in the League Cup and win your trophy. It's you never get over the line.
We can't give him big dick energy when you were knocked out by Newcastle, didn't even score a goal, and you were knocked out by Man United in the other cup early doors when
You
Man
just
United
fancy him.
went on to finish like fucking 17th or wherever. I mean, come on, mate. Big dick energy knocked out both cups that pathetically.
Everyone watching is going to be screaming off that solid, aren't they? So,
Mate, it's,
so we just
but,
like-
no,
I actually disagree. I actually
can you not
I think you'll see everyone watching will completely
Yeah,
disagree
no,
with that.
I'm happy to take the L right now if it proves that we're correct.
There's no L to take.
Well, I think he's on the same level as Eddie Howe, and
Yeah,
we're getting
I know.
outvoted, aren't we?
No,
Wait, we're not. It's 2v2, so we can't.
Can you not recognise your
There's
performance?
no L. It's your opinion. It's our opinion.
All right,
No
well,
one's
yeah.
right or wrong.
But we
here.
can't put
Kel's
him
a big
anywhere.
dick for me anyway, so.
I don't care. To be honest.
Don't you dare
He
say
don't-
that.
okay, he don't believe- he
Don't you
don't-
dare say you don't care.
I've said my points, but I don't care where he goes. I think he's in
Put him in
solid.
solid, and we'll see what the comments think.
Yeah, let's leave it to that
Fuck
then.
me, we've not even finished. That was the end.
Fucking hell.
That's Nuno.
Sacked by Christmas!
I feel like we have to put him in forward
is he not
now.
solid?
I am
Is he not
completely
solid?
convinced he's getting sacked at Christmas.
But
by
yeah, but
Christmas.
that's
Is he not a
predicting the
solid
future here,
manager?
Tom.
That's what we do.
Fro-
Sacked
I
by
think
No,
that's
Christmas.
no, you got to look what they've done. You got to look what they've done as well. That's why Thomas Frank's up there.
Yes, Theo, but we've got a category that says sacked by Christmas.
Yeah, but
The rest-
he's better than that.
Oh yeah, I'd put him in
No,
solid.
but he's saying he
But I
thinks
think-
he'll be sacked by
Is that just down
Christmas.
to the chairman, though? You've been a bit...
It's like talking to a wall!
I think it's fraud watch because of what you mentioned before. Them never, and it's true.
No,
you never
but-
really
Nah,
solid.
you can't
No,
put him
no, 'cause
forward.
he's
He's a
bit
solid
bad.
manager. What are you on about?
The answer to this question is he's either solid or he's sacked by
He's
Christmas.
solid.
He's not in
Yeah,
the gap
yeah,
there.
yeah, I
He's,
agree.
he's
Solid.
either going to be sacked
feel
by
like
Christmas
Nuno is a
or he's
solid manager.
I agree.
Some could argue BDE
Yeah,
with overachieving.
I would argue that actually.
No, but you need to see him like build
He's not
on
a
that.
fraud
though.
watch
You need to see
manager.
it.
at Wolves as well.
He's not a fraud watch manager.
Did you not watch
we
him
know
last
he's
year
a
with
good
Forest?
manager.
I know, but it's about we're all predicting. I think here that Forest are going to massively fall off this season, and you want to put him in BD
No,
or
no, no.
solid.
No, we're basing it on what's
So
happened.
it's either going to be
but
they drop off, he gets sacked, therefore we put him in sacked by Christmas, or they don't drop off, he still remains solid. That's
To be
the
honest,
answer,
we
isn't it?
fucked
He's
it
got
with
Gibbs White.
The tier lists don't really make sense.
I think
Yeah.
we should just do A, B, C, D, E. And
No,
then
no, we're
mix
keeping it
more
as it
things.
is. We ain't
Yeah,
fucking
fuck it,
changing
mate.
He
niche.
will be sacked by Christmas.
Nuno
for the
goes in
tournament's
big
medal.
dick energy.
Oh, right. We've
What
already
the
just,
fuck?
we've just spent
No, because now
20
it just looks
minutes
like
arguing for
now it just looks
Arteta.
like we're taking the piss when people
Yeah,
look at
pick him
it.
in solid. Put him in
Well,
solid.
but no, but to play devil's advocate for Theo.
What he did with Forest is
Yeah, and
sensational.
Wolves,
What
and
he did with
Wolves.
Forest in the Premier
not
League this
big
season is
dick energy.
better than what Arteta did with Arsenal.
You yourself are predicting them to
in the
finish
Premier
where?
League only.
Yes. So with Nuno, right, I personally think he's in solid, but I can understand his point of big dick energy because he has shown he can outperform his expectations, like at Wolves. Admittedly, shocking at Spurs. That's why I'd have him in a solid. And also at Wolves, it completely fell off at the end.
I think
the same way I think it will. The same way I think
You were
it will.
putting him in fraud watch.
Well, because
So
my
your point-
brain goes straight to like Tottenham and then like what I think Forest will do
Who
this
would've
season.
thought
But Wolves is
Forest
like
getting
Wolves
European
is a
football?
fair point.
Yeah.
Got your Forest European football.
I think he's minimum solid, possibly big dick energy.
I don't know who this geezer
That's
is.
Jerry Ginter.
Can you remember what his name was?
Jerry Ginter.
I'd go Reggie Labrie solid.
Reggie.
He's done a really good job at
Close.
I don't know who he is.
Is he? But is he not going to be sacked by Christmas?
I don't know, man. They've spent some
Nah,
fucking dough.
They got
haven't
Xhaka now, so it's all
Exactly.
fine.
Xhaka's
Yeah.
a crazy
I feel like
signing.
if he's gotten to that position,
But now
they're
look what
giving
we've
him
done
enough
here,
time
lads.
on
All
it.
right, now look what we've done.
I feel like you're doing that on purpose to then. This is why I wanted them in solid.
You've got Jerry Ginter is on the same level as Mikel Arteta and Nuno.
This is what I knew he was trying to do. This. He was trying to do this.
Like what? Like you.
But you have.
No.
But you have.
You're belittling them. I don't get it.
I'm not belittling them at all.
The same level as that.
Right, do you think they're the same level?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think Arteta's better. But they're the same level.
The reason the reason you're trying to get Nuno there is it isn't even of your thoughts of Nuno and etc. It's because you want to fuel your Arteta debate now. Because you were always planning to bring that back up when you put Nuno solid, and you.
No, I think Nuno. What are you on about?
Because your plan to put Nuno there and thingy there was to be like, you think he's the same level as Arteta?
I think Nuno was about to put Nuno ahead of him. He was literally about to put Nuno ahead of him.
But that was so we could say. So now,
no, but I think what Nuno did at first deserves that.
Yeah.
So no, but I'm saying the reason you're willing to put these managers there and not fighting them being on the same level as Arteta is because you want to try and move Arteta up.
Right. Anyway, who's the next one there?
I know what he's doing. I know he's going forward.
I thought Jerry Ginter should have been sacked by Christmas.
Jerry Ginter. We don't know if he'll be sacked. Anyway, carry on. Next manager, go on, it's you go.
Yeah, it's Vito Pereira.
Yeah,
nice.
You can see my point now. Look at the solid. You can see what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I don't agree with the managers doing
them at all.
No, I don't know your point. What's your point?
Do you think...
I'd say Arteta's the best of that list.
What's his name? Reggie. Sorry, not Jerry. I've got it in my head now. Reggie, do you think he's the same level as Arteta?
I think he's in the same bracket based on what he's done. Sunderland weren't expected to go up last season.
Yeah,
admittedly, I do think there's a big gap. I think there's a considerable gap, but he's not on fraud watch. He's just got Sunderland promoted.
Yeah.
They're tricky tiers.
Park just got Leeds promoted as well, but he's in sacked by Christmas.
Because we think he's going to be sacked by Christmas.
So does that, based on, genuinely, like, just to break the tier list down, does that imply that
to be honest,
if we rank them like as numbers, obviously there's going to be another person in world class who we're all probably going to agree with. Does that mean Arteta's at maximum 10th best manager in the league?
This is my point.
No, because
this whole fucking ridiculous.
Why is that crazy?
Just that, I'm only asking the question.
No, the tier lists are tricky because they're not labelled. Like, maybe in future we do A, B, C, D, E, and then it's about ability rather than what it actually says. But in reality, Arteta is where he belongs.
No, but you think he's a bottom half manager then?
That's not what I'm saying.
Is his level West Ham?
By the way, I didn't agree with where we have put certain managers. This isn't my list. This is a combined list.
Yeah, you don't know how high. We know that.
And there's some players who aren't where managers.
What's Arteta's level?
He probably is he probably 6th best manager, maybe 6th, 7th?
He's not in the solid, but still.
7th best manager in the league.
You say that like we have some of the best managers in the world in this league.
I agree. It could be that number, right? But even then, that would put him in the second tier.
It doesn't. I don't know. I need to make a list. But like, even when you go the 7th best manager in the league, as if like he's achieved some crazy. That's what he just said in that voice. I know, but he did it in that voice.
But Vito Pereira, we're going to put in solid. I think. Will. He's not in fraud watch. I don't think. Right, who's this one?
But he could also quite easily be gone by Christmas.
Who's this one? do you even know what club he's at?
Yeah.
Who?
Is that I can't got my glasses on.
Oh yeah.
Just wear glasses.
Yeah, he's at
No,
get off your phone.
He's at.
You can't even pick the club.
I'll give you a clue. Someone left.
He's at. Let's go with.
I can't wait to see which club he picked.
One of the managers left and he filled in the position.
Let's go with. He's at Everton.
No!
That's David Boys are joking.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know he's at.
Oh come on, Theo.
Come on, man.
He's at. West Ham.
One manager. One manager got poached.
Theo, where is he? Don't give any more.
Don't give him a clue.
You have given me nothing. Theo.
You can't even get the club.
Theo, you joking.
Oh, is that Brentford?
Yeah, so who is it?
What's his name?
Go with. What's the nationality?
Do you know what? He's Irish.
He's Irish. Oh, it's David O'Leary.
Oh my God.
I actually thought he might have got his first name just because it's like a generic, funny, like.
Yeah, you say it with the,
with
the accent at the end.
Max.
No.
Verstappen.
Erwin.
His first name's Dill.
They don't even have the letter K in.
Dill O'Leary.
Last name Doe.
Oh, fuck.
It's Keith Andrews.
Keith Andrews,
I've heard of Keith Andrews.
Have
He's
you?
Rangers manager.
It's Russell Martin.
No, what's the Rangers
No, he
manager?
wasn't. He was assistant at Brentford.
Just throw them out there.
Do you know a lot about him?
He's never managed.
That's what I'm saying.
I've got no
It's
idea.
interestingly stuck with
So
it.
he's
fraud watch.
going to be like Thomas Frank, really.
gotta be
isn't he?
fraud watch,
He's going to
hasn't
come on.
I just feel like Brentford's a cog and it just keeps turning.
So he
Doesn't
could.
matter who's
He
in charge.
might end up being another Thomas Frank.
That's their
Yeah, but
plan, innit,
we
really?
just got it's fraud watch.
They actually look kind of similar. He looks like Glasner a little bit as well.
Oh, sexy.
That's Scott Parker, friend of the show, actually.
I don't mind Scott Parker. I think he was unlucky when he got relegated a few seasons back.
Mate, he
Yeah, it
got
was
sacked
shit,
after
man.
9-0.
No, but like because the fixtures they had or something, wasn't it? He had like a fucking impossible patch and then got sacked before he had a chance to.
but look at Bournemouth now.
There.
I know, but like they sacked him.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm saying
yeah.
when he got sacked by
But, like, they
Bournemouth,
played
look at who they brought in, and then when
Yeah.
I know, but they
like,
played that manager
night
came
and day.
in after they played all the top teams and he was sacked before they played other teams around
But
them.
we're talking about Iriola, right?
I agree.
And look at the difference between the Bournemouth post Parker
I
and
think
pre
fraud
Parker.
watch, which is harsh because Burnley last season defensively
And they got
were
Kyle Walker now.
incredible.
Yeah,
But
Trafford going there, that's massive.
yeah, I think we got fraud watch. I think if we're basing it on the Premier League, he's on fraud watch.
Yeah, he is
They
on
made a
fraud
couple
watch.
good signings.
Which maybe
there,
actually
now.
Reggie Labrie should be on fraud
They
watch
just got thingy from Chelsea. Who they just signed?
because otherwise we're
Childry?
contradicting ourselves, aren't we?
Chowdhury.
Chowdhury. Did they just sign him?
No.
Oh, someone else. They just got
Chowdhury
from
from
Chelsea.
Chelsea?
No.
No,
they-
Chelsea.
I know you're on about. It begins with
Chukwuemeka.
yeah, Chuck. Yeah, I know you're on about.
What, Carney Chuck
and they just
Racker's gone
I
Burnley?
think so. I think they
But
just
they're
signed
moving
someone
Reggie
else as
down,
well.
aren't they? That's fucking crazy.
They're getting some good signings.
But they're losing their best part of their team, which is the defence.
You agree with me?
With what? What you on
Moving
about?
Reggie down.
Well, yeah, because if we're doing it based on the Premier League, he's never managed, isn't it? Has he?
Jerry, you mean?
Right.
World
Who's this one?
World class.
Yeah.
Unai Emery's world
Everyone happy with that?
Yeah, fuck it. I can't
He's
be
top
asked
three
for
in the league,
15
isn't
minutes
he?
a bit.
Unai is, yeah.
Don't have your anti-Villa glasses on.
I think he's big dick energy because I don't think he's better than Howe, but I can't be asked for the debate.
yeah.
He's won like 50 Europa League.
He is the third best manager in the league, in my opinion.
That's it.
He has
But
to
I
be
feel
in-
like
make
we'll
him
have the
world-class.
same arguments before.
I think he is world class.
No, I know, but I'm saying you could be third. You could be the best manager in the league and not world class.
Oh, not this argument again.
You could.
Not this argument
we've
again.
got Parker.
Unai is very good.
Yeah.
And he's also good
evening.
Yeah, he,
Do you
he
disagree?
wasn't very
You
good at
disagree?
I
Arsenal,
don't.
though,
I
was he?
personally, I think
Ignore
he's not a class above Eddie Howe, but like that's fine. I understand the argument against that, but I don't think it's worth the 15
for his
minute
European,
argument.
His
even
track
for his
record
European
proves
pedigree,
that he is.
even for his European pedigree and everything he's done with Sevilla. and stuff.
Yeah, I think Emery's above Howe.
There's
yeah.
also an element where he's just been in the game a lot longer and had a different managers.
Has he?
Managers' paths
Villa
are a
were-
bit different. And
How is
when
it
it's
Villa
not-
were pretty shit when he came in. I
No,
know Howe
and Emery, Howe and Emery have had actually very similar times with their clubs currently in the league. Like and Villa's suffering. They did a bit better in the Champions League. We managed to get a trophy, but they've done very similarly at Aston Villa and Newcastle. I think they both were really low and both took them high. The only argument for Emery is his past with Europa League, which is a fair
You
argument.
say
but-
they've been in.
I mean, doing it internationally makes it.
No, but it's more the
Better,
paths
isn't
he's taken. But like Eddie Howe's really worked his way up from the
Doing
bottom.
it across nations makes it
Managed
more
since
impressive.
2008.
I know, but he's worked. He wasn't like a big name player or anything. Howe, he's like worked his way all the way up, which is just a different path. It's
We're
no
only
one.
6 years different. It's an age.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I think I would concede him in world class. However, I have this little irk about him.
Because he's Villa manager.
Yeah, obviously he's a fucker, but I think I don't know. I'm not convinced with him at like big clubs and that. Everyone goes on about how amazing he is, but he's only ever had one massive job and he completely failed.
You had PSG manager, you won the league.
Well, I mean,
on.
it wasn't amazing.
Are we really going to?
Coupe de France.
What you're
There's
implying is
3
he's
Europa
like
Leagues at Sevilla.
what you're implying is he's an excellent Europa League.
I know. I think he's an excellent manager. I don't think he's world.
He's got
class.
the. He almost had 5 Europa Leagues. He's got 4.
There is that
Arsenal
is
lost in the
a
final,
fair
didn't they?
Yeah.
that is a fair point where there's managers in the big dick energy who haven't had the chance to compete at the level he has.
do you know how I
but
look at
he
it?
failed there.
Do you know how I look at it? If
fail.
Real Madrid needed a manager tomorrow, they're not looking at Unai Emery.
Do you know what? They fucking might.
But why have they never looked at him for all the fucking Europa League wins?
He's had a job. No one wants him. But I reckon they might.
But they've gone for Xabi Alonso. He's had like 2 years in management. Come on, like that's how
He's
I look
also
at
a
it.
Real Madrid
I think-
legend though as well.
I think Arne Slot
Adds
would.
the factor.
Huh?
Alonso adds the fact of him not only did he what he did at Leverkusen very good, but he was also a Real Madrid legend, isn't he? So he's connected with the club.
All right, but You understand my point, don't you?
I think the argument is Emery's been at that top level, but he hasn't brought back the top trophies. Whereas the Big Dick Energy, they haven't been at that top level yet, so we don't know if they
Do you not
can
think
or
he's brought
can't
back
do
the
it.
highest trophy possible at his level?
No, because he's managed
Europa League.
Arsenal. He's been at PSG.
Yeah, who were in the Europa League at the time.
Who?
Where did he finish with you, Arsenal?
I'm on
Gone
about
to Europa
No,
League
but
final.
PSG.
but conversely,
He's been in the
conversely,
Champions
he's been
League.
in the Champions League
He's
with
played in the
Villa.
Champions League, hasn't he?
Do you know what I mean?
I thought he was at the Champions League.
Well, he's got Villa in the Champions
Like he's
League.
been
Yeah,
in
he
the
was at PSG,
competition.
Yeah, he was in the Champions League with
And
PSG.
Villa with the Champions
He's
League.
at Champions League with PSG.
Yeah.
So he has competed.
Lou's got a point.
Well, I remember he did very poorly, didn't he? That's why they because he came into a strong side as well. What was their
Villa
team at the time?
did all right
1, 2,
last year.
Everyone's failed at PSG other than
He's won
Enrique.
7 trophies at PSG.
Yeah, but
What are the trophies, Theo?
Liga, Coupe de France twice, Coupe de la Ligue twice, and Trophy de Champions.
Was he a
That's like
success at
fucking-
Arsenal?
You're on everything.
Was he a success at Arsenal in your
That's
opinion?
like saying you're a shagger
No,
in a
wasn't it?
brothel.
Was he a success at PSG?
No, he did his job.
And that is the top level. Those are 2 top level jobs, and he hasn't been a success.
Well, I think he was a success at PSG.
Really?
I
Their
don't
main
think
goal
so,
would have been to.
I don't think it
Come
was.
on, like Theo, to win the cup and league with PSG isn't.
Come on.
Isn't that just expected?
You were laughing at Lewandowski and Muller before, and
That's
because
a joke.
no, come on.
Oh, you didn't even let that go from the start of the show.
No, man, I just remember.
Yeah, he's got it in view today.
Well, no, I'm just holding you because I know you don't believe. I know you don't believe that argument, but you just making
that
it.
Emery's a world-class manager. I
does.
do believe that.
No, about him being a success at PSG. I know you don't think that.
Also,
I don't think
we-
it was great, but
Also,
like,
we don't need to be so mean. We just have
Yeah.
different opinions, guys.
No, I didn't say anything mean.
But you're wrong.
He's been calling you bald.
do you remember
And I've
him
been
at
mean.
PSG?
What? When have I said that?
About
what is that
57 minutes
for?
ago.
I said it like an hour ago now with friends.
So sorry.
Well, did he?
Sorry, Baldy.
Did he sign?
Can I shrimp? Right, anyway.
I guess, did he win a French Super
Did he
Cup?
sign
Yeah.
Mbappe?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Right, the tier list is complete, guys. If you think it was correct or if you disagree with any of the positions, let us know. We no longer have it on screen, so I can't run through the managers in the tiers, but hopefully you
You know
enjoyed
them,
the
mate.
pod.
And thanks so much, guys, for watching. Make sure you rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and subscribe for great content.
You stink.
Yes.